There were no students in the entire Washington Territory who were ready for college at that time. There was no high school preparatory programs. There was very little public education at all. So the university essentially began as a grammar school. Asa Mercer, the first president, spent some time traveling to logging camps around Seattle trying to drum up a student body for the early campus. There was definitely an element that said, this area is not ready for university, we shouldn't be wasting our time trying to build it. Then you had a core of pioneers who said, this is really important, we're going to do everything we can to make it happen. Arthur Denny donated a lot of the property on which it was built. Daniel Bagley did a lot to raise funds, but the early years were rocky. The university closed down entirely 4 times in its early history just because of lack of funds. The university was open to everyone. It was not limited to by gender or any other qualifications. If we look at the roster of the first students, there's quite a number of young girls. Clara herself was born in 1858 in Fort Steilacoom, which is down in Lakewood area now. The family moved to Seattle because her father wanted the children to get an education. So what we have here is the very first printed catalog for the university. This is the catalog for 1874 to 1875. Here's Clara McCarty showing. There were 96 students who appeared in the student register that year. Shortly after she graduated, she was hired as a teacher by the Seattle School District. In 1880, she was elected superintendent of public education for Pierce County, which makes her, we think, the first woman to elected office in Washington Territory. And what we have here is the typed text of a brief talk that Clara McCarty gave at the 50th anniversary of her graduation. From the columns we love has grown this great university. We had then, as at the present time, men and women who stood for higher learning and were determined to give their sons and daughters the best education available. And then Clara's daughter notes on this, Mother wore a broad felt band with the letters 76 in purple and led the alumni procession.